At Best Reviews, we help shoppers find the best products on the market. We take popular items and put them to the test, just like you would use them at home, to see if they deliver what the manufacturer promises. This way, you'll have all the information you need before you buy. Today, we're trying out the new Multi-Quick 7 Immersion hand blender from Braun. The brand markets this 3-in-1 hand blender as a fast, intuitive, and easy-to-use model. Equipped with a blending wand, whisk, and 2-cup food chopper, this kitchen tool is designed to open up new cooking possibilities. Off the bat, our favorite features of the Multi-Quick 7 are the variable speed button and how easy it is to switch between attachments. While we found there wasn't really a low speed in testing, we can't think of a time we would need it, and we liked how easy it was to vary the speed level from mid-range to very fast without lifting our finger off the button. And for recipes that call for multiple ways to prep, being able to switch easily between attachments is a huge time saver, and we like that we can basically get 3 functions in a small package that won't take up a lot of space in the kitchen. Here's a recap of the pros and cons. First, the pros. The Braun Multi-Quick 7 is an intuitive, easy-to-use hand blender that makes preparing soups, sauces, and a number of other foods quick and easy. The design and technology make it easy to use with one hand, and we were impressed with the functionality of all the attachments and how simple it was to move between both speeds and attachments. Next, the cons. There wasn't a lot we didn't like about the Multi-Quick 7. We weren't really ever able to achieve a slow speed, but we can't think of many applications that would require it. We also found that the blender attachment worked best when pushing down on the bottom of the pot. The bottom line? The Braun Multi-Quick 7 is an effective, versatile hand blender that saves you time in the kitchen. If you make a lot of soups, sauces, dips, and smoothies, you'll get a ton of use out of this affordable handheld blender.